Okay, here's a nifty little quartal exercise. What do I mean by quartal? It's stacked fourths voicings. So I'm going to start in my left hand, just playing this voicing, which is D in the root, and then I'm stacking perfect fourths above the root. In my right hand, I'm going to use exactly the same voicing. I'm going to start up here a little bit higher. I'm going to start with my thumb on the fifth of D tonality, but I can easily start on the fourth or the third, or wherever I like. For ease of use, I'm going to start with D Dorian because it's all white notes. So it's an easy way to learn this pattern. So the preparatory exercise to learn this pattern is just to hold this hand shape or grip. I don't like using the term grip because it intimates tension, and in my opinion, we don't want tension in our playing. We want relaxation, because any tension can create injuries and it can restrict flow. So I like the use of the term hand shape. So a hand shape, we're going to use a thumb, second finger, and a fifth finger in this hand shape. Stacked fourths. So prepare by just going down, diatonically going down the scale of D Dorian. I'll do some other videos to explain what I mean by Dorian, etc. But just think, even if you don't know any of these theoretical terms, we're all on the white notes, and we're holding this hand shape. Fourths above. What is a fourth? It's an interval. 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4. The interval is a distance between two notes. So this is the hand shape. Now here's the pattern. So I'm going to start with this voicing, but I'm going to play the bottom two notes with thumb and second, and then I'm going to add the pinky or fifth. So I'm going to go 1 and 2 plus 5. And now on the way down, I'm going to inch down one note at a time. This time I'm going to play 2 at the top and 1 at the bottom. So 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top. 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom. And then I start the pattern again. 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top, 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom. So it sounds like this. Quite pretty. It's a lovely little pattern, and it's useful in a number of ways. So it's useful as the starting point for composition, arranging, or improvisation. It's also useful functionally. So over a minor tonality, because the D Dorian uses the minor third, so you can use that lick over a minor sound. But we can also easily flip the polarity from minor to major. This is called parallel modulation. What I mean by that is D stays the center of the key, it stays the tonic. But we change from a minor tonality to a major, so D minor to D major. So all I need to do is this same pattern, but every time I get to a third, I make it major. So we'll have an F sharp in this case. Same fingers, so you can prepare in the same way, practice the blocks until you get used to adding that F sharp. Yep, whoops. So we're creating muscle memory, both with the shapes, but also with the patterns. So this is doing a whole bunch of exercises to start creating some pathways, some muscle pathways to be able to just automatically do some nice sort of emotions to as starting points, and strengthening your hands, and also just getting the brain to recognize patterns. So I hope you really enjoyed this exercise. Once you spend some time with it, once you feel like you're mastering it and you can start to see the scale and Dorian or Mixolydian. I'll explain what Mixolydian and Dorian mean in another video. But once you recognize that pattern, then we can try transposing it into some other keys. So thank you very much. See you next time.